Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For the love of glitter, I am filming two videos, one right after the other. I just finished a look on the Aha palette from ColourPop and reviewing that. So that video should be up or is up already if you want to check that out. So today we're going to be going over my monthly favorites from the month of June. One of my first things that have been my favorite is from Duvolle, and it is this Radiance Spin Care System. I do have a code and it's pineapple 70 or 70 pineapple. I'll post it down below and it brings it down to under $30. I always wanted a Clarisonic spin brush, but they're so expensive. They did send me this, but ever since they did, I've been using it daily. Every time I'm in the shower, every time I wake up and clean my face. And the day that I realized that it really does make a huge difference is the day that I washed my face off with a face cloth and my face cleanser, and then I used the brush after and there was still dirt on the brush, and I was like, this brush does so much better than me cleaning my face. So that's how I know that this makes a huge difference. This is a battery operated one, so you can't just plug it into the wall and charge it, but that doesn't really bother me because I feel like you just have to find a space to charge it and leave it there. The only thing I will say is I wish I could figure out a way to store it in my shower or something like that, just because convenience. You get a body brush, which is huge. I'll show it compared to the face brush one. The body brush, which is really nice. I've used it in the shower because, again, this is waterproof. I get these bumps on my arms and they've gone down drastically ever since I started using this. I think it'd be great to use before you self-tan, if you self-tan, but just helping to exfoliate your skin. Sometimes you don't always want to use an exfoliator on your skin because it's a little bit harsh. I'd say this is a step right below using an actual exfoliant, but it made a huge difference. And I don't know if it's just cleaning my arms better and deeper, or if it's the exfoliating factor, but it's made a huge difference on my arms. I also like it because I can reach my back and it just feels so good to clean deeply on your back. I know this sounds so corny. It's so easy to attach to. You just simply click it on there, and then you can just pop it off. And then there's two different types of face brushes, so this is the difference in the size. So this is huge. So this is the face brush and it looks really small, but it fits perfectly. But there's an exfoliator one and then a cleansing one. I just switch out in between them. I don't have a preference which one I like more, and I do little circles. It's fun to clean your face this way because it kind of feels like it's giving you a little massage and kind of waking up your face, but it also is great for deep cleaning. Honestly, I was a little bit skeptical when I got this because I was like, okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom, right? You're probably you have so much time because you're at home to do stuff. But I'm telling you, I'm chasing my toddler around the house all dang day long. So I wasn't skeptical that it would work, more skeptical about how am I going to fit this into my routine. And honestly, it's been perfectly fine because I can use it in the shower. Like I said, the only thing is I wish I could find a better way to store it. I'm thinking maybe a basket or something. That's literally my only con so far. Oh, one time I will say about the body brush too, if you're going to use it on your back, make sure you move your hair, because I made the mistake of not doing that one day and it swirled it up so fast I had to click the button to stop it and take this off because it wrapped up my hair. So don't do what I did. I also like to use it before I shave my legs, exfoliate before I shave my legs. It also comes with a pumice stone. Now this pumice stone, again, I was like, this just looks how is this real? I have some pretty bad calloused feet, okay? I do not take the best care of my feet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up a dancer and you have really messed up feet anyways, but I don't get pedicures done. I'll just occasionally, when I have time, buff away the skin with my petting and put lotion on it. The days that I have lots of time to do stuff, which is all the time with my 1-year-old. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out. And so I tried it out on my feet. It didn't work as hardcore as a petting, but it did make a difference. It took off way more dead skin than I thought it would be able to. So if you've ever used a pumice stone, you know how you have to like manually move it back and forth. That's what's so great about this, is it does like most of the hard work for you. I just had to apply more pressure and then it just did all the work for me. So it was just a lot easier than using a regular pumice stone. I'm really loving this, and I don't know now if I would ever want to be without a brush. I don't know if they have like brush replacements. That's something I'll have to look up to see, but so far I love this. Again, I'll leave a code down below because I think online it says it's like $100 something, but with the 70% off discount, obviously it brings it down to a much more affordable price. So it's much cheaper than like the Clarisonic, which is so expensive. Next thing on my favorites list is this Isadora Stretch Lash Mascara with the expandable brush. This is a little bit more pricey than I would like it to be. I think it's around like $16, $18 range, which is just below kind of some high-end mascaras. So for that reason alone, I don't know if I'm really gonna buy it. Plus I looked online and it's not, they don't sell a waterproof one, but I really do like the formula and it really does lift my lashes. If you didn't see my Isadora first impressions, full face first impressions, this was in it. And it has this really neat brush, which it makes a difference. So it starts off like a long tube, and then you twist this and it becomes a short tube. And when you do it short like this, it helps to lengthen. So first I start off like this and then I twist. Like, what an odd contraption. I'm not saying it's not necessarily worth that much, but mascaras, I feel like I go through so much that I can't bring myself to spend like a lot of money on a mascara. It's the same with foundations, stuff that I use on a daily basis. I don't want to have to spend a lot of money on. I do really like this one, and the formula is very wet when you apply it, so it just easily coats your lashes. And yeah, I like it, so we'll see if I buy it again, but again, it's just the price that would hold me back. Another thing from Isadora that I know I'm going to repurchase, like I'm going to, because it's, I think, my new favorite foundation, especially for summertime, just for every day. And it is a little bit more, like you can, I've used it every day since I got it, and it's running low. So, okay. Normally I spend around $12 to $14 on my foundation, and I think this might be like $16. So it's more expensive, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like a huge price difference that I would say no to this, because it's that good. So first of all, the packaging is amazing because it's a pump and a squeeze tube. And what I really like about the squeeze tubes is when you get to the very, very end and nothing else will pump out, you don't have to like try and like hit it out, which you probably could, but you can always like cut off the top and take out from the back side, because you know I'm cheap like that. It says it's sweat humidity proof and it's fragrance free, and I would agree with that. I think that it does last a really long time. I can't say for 24 hours, but it does hold up really well. It's been super humid here. The coverage is probably from light to medium. I think you can build it up to get a full like medium coverage. If you wanted full on coverage, you would definitely need concealer, but it's just a great coverage for every day, and it lasts. And the best part about this is it looks so skin-like. It doesn't dry completely matte. It just adheres to the skin so nicely. I can't say enough good things about it. I know everyone's raving about the Maybelline Urban Dream Foundation or whatever, but this is like so good. I don't know if you can get it in Walgreens like in store, or if you can only purchase it online. I can't say enough good things about this. It works so good. It's so skin-like. It settles. It doesn't accentuate my pores. It doesn't accentuate like around my nose, which is the worst area for me. I highly, highly, highly recommend this foundation. If you guys want a full in-depth review and wear test, I'll do it, but it's been a long time since I found a foundation that I'm like, yes, this is my new go-to, and I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. The next thing I'm really sad to say, it's my favorite that I've been using because it no longer exists, and it's the Essence Times Not Casey Holmes palette. But it just has some really great blushes that I like to use. I also found out that one of the highlighters is a dupe for one of Manny's highlighters, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't exist anymore. But this is in Peachy Keen, and I just these Squirt, what's wrong? These blushes are perfect for every day. Speaking of Manny's highlighters, those have been my favorite, so I've been using the heck out of them. They're just good. They're good. I can't even pick a favorite either because I go back and forth between the two of them. But this one is, I've done a full in-depth review, so if you want to check that out. This one is in Venus, which is the more golden toned one. They're so smooth, so pigmented. They take no work at all. And then this one is in Mars, right? Yes, which is the one that's like super peachy pink. And they're just super reflective. Like, I'm gonna show you right now though. This shade in this palette is like totally dupes this Manny Mars one. I don't know how it's showing up in camera. I can really not see that good, but in person, like dead on color. Yeah, I've been loving this palette. This is that palette that they said wasn't a collab with Casey Holmes, and then if you peel it off the front, it says Casey Holmes. Really confusing. I guess we'll never know what really happened. For palettes, I feel like I've been reviewing so many lately that I haven't gotten the chance to really just like enjoy and really call one my favorite. Hey Squirt. Oh, hello. Hello. Squirt wants to say hi. But the Jawbreaker, I would have to say, even though I've only gotten to use it a few times, but just the colors in it are... Squirt like wants to go outside or something. I'm sorry. Shh, you gotta be quiet. I'm trying to feel. You got to be quiet. You have to go potty. You're trying to... What is it, Lassie? Okay, I promise we're almost done. So Jawbreaker, it just has so many pretty colors in it. I'm so inspired. Really wanted to do a 4th of July look for you guys, but I don't think I'll have time at this rate. But I'm definitely gonna do like a 3 looks in 1 palette or more, depending how, you know, inspired I really get. But I'm super excited to use this more, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. So that concludes my favorites. Again, I didn't have like a huge list of favorites this month just because I feel like I've been testing out a lot of stuff, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I'll have more next month or this month, July. We're already here. You guys all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.